The 4-2-3-1 YouTube, yes, an absolute bread and butter formation of FIFA for many and many and many years. Arguably the most longevitable, no, is that even a word? The formation that's had the most longevity in FIFA Ultimate Team, and that is the 4-2-3-1. I always call it the bread and butter for that exact reason, that it's a perfect formation. It's got everything. It's got the one striker. It's got the three cams. So you've got four forwards. You've got the two CDMs, which does mean you can be a little more aggressive with the defending. It's just got everything you want from a formation. But before we get started, guys, for your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, please do check out mmorexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at a checkout for 5% off your order. So a lot of people do ask me about the 4-2-3-1. Can you use it for an attacking formation, a defensive formation? And I always think, YouTube, it's the best of both worlds. Yes, it's very attacking if you want it to be. And yes, it can be very defensive if you want it to be. The trick is with that to make it in the middle. So, the defensive style for me, YouTube, with the 4-2-3-1 is balanced. I never, ever, ever try pressure on every touch or press after possession loss, really. I like them and they are good. Sorry, I do try them. I never really use them a lot because pressure on every touch is the one that I would use if it was going to be one. Press after possession loss is very good at squeezing your opponent, but it will drain your stamina way, way, way too much, in my opinion. Way more than you probably want it to. So because of that, I stay well away from it. The pressure on every touch is the one I would use, but sometimes it can press when you don't expect it to. So because of that, I don't use it. Balance is the way to go. A balanced style where your team presses the ball to the middle of the pitch and your team shape is neutral. I really, really, really like that. It's amazing. Now, the defensive width. 45. You will have seen a lot that I've been using anywhere between 30 and 45 is really what I've been using. But I've noticed with the 4-2-3-1, because it's so good and so solid defensively anyway, I don't really need to go too narrow with it. I don't really need that. The fact you've got the two CDMs, very similar to the 4-2-2 actually. The fact that you do have the two CDMs is a big, big, big key factor in this formation, in my opinion. It really does help keep the defense really solid. So because of that, I don't really need to change the width too much, so 45. The depth, though, YouTube, I am now back to 70 depth. The reason being, only really with the 4-2-3-1. So, the reason for that, because it's so good defensively, I actually can afford to really up my defensive depth to like 70. The 70 is what I've been playing most of the year until like about a couple of months ago. I love it, man. I think it's so good in the 4-2-3-1. It does the automatic offside trap for you. It does everything, really. So, because of that, I'm playing 70. But, and there is a but, if you do struggle defensively, I'd probably recommend 60. I do use 60 on my 4-2-2 and stuff like that. I would recommend 60. 60 does work just as well, in my opinion. But 70 for me, I like to be a little more aggressive. Get up the pitch. Try and win the ball back high up the pitch. The two offense, YouTube, by the way. Balance and direct passing. Let me know in the comment section. Is there anything else you use other than that? I genuinely mean it. Like, is there anything else you use other than balance and direct passing? Because, like I say in a lot of my videos, I've tried everything. Long ball, direct passing. Long ball balance. Long ball possession. Long ball forward runs. Long ball direct passing. Balance direct passing. Balance possession. Like, every single combination you can think of, I've tried. Nothing for me hits the same as balance and direct passing, so that's why I use it. The width, exactly the same as the 4-2-2, I think. 50. I like where the lamb and the ram are. I don't really feel the need to touch it or tweak anything or change it too much. I really like the 50 on the width. Working brilliant for me. 6 players in the box. Excuse me. No real method to that madness. I just always think more players in the box, more likely you are to score a goal. That's the type of things that go through my head when using this formation. More players in the box, more likely you are to score a goal, right? Really is that simple. 2 corners and 2 free kicks. So, they're the tactics. This is how I set my team up in the 4-2-3-1. By the way, YouTube, the cam is the single most important player in this formation, okay? He really is your bread and butter in this formation. You need your cam to be amazing. Not amazing in terms of value-wise, but your cam needs to probably do everything for you. So, R9 striker, Eusebio cam, Jairzinho and Mbappe left and right, Hullet and Bellingham 2 CDMs, and then back 4, pretty obvious. So, player instructions, not... Ow, Ow. Hurt my finger. Not a lot has really changed. I think I've just got a bloody splinter. Because my desk would. Anyway, sorry, going off topic. Not a lot really has changed in the 4-2-3-1 in terms of player instructions. Because it's really a formation that you don't really need to tweak too much from. The only tweaks really are like the defensive depth or the defensive width and stuff like that. So, my striker is on stay central, getting behind, and that is it. He's not on comeback on defence or stay forward. Literally just stay central and getting behind. The reason for that, I want my striker to make runs in behind. Even if I don't play the ball to him, it then does leave a big gap here. Not a big gap, but it basically drags the defenders away from the cam. So then the cam will have more opportunities to get forward. So really, really, really key thing to get him behind. So even if you don't play the ball to him, it really will help with the attacking side of the game. Now, the cam, this is where it has changed. So, come back on defence. That is it. On the lamb and the ram. Come back on defence. Normally, I would have get into the box for cross YouTube. Normally, I would. You know what I'm like with the 4-2-3-1. Normally, I would. But, and I've noticed something. When I've been using get into the box for cross on my lamb and my ram, it's been very easy to counter-attack against me because they basically then leave a massive gap where they should be. So the only player that I put on get into the box for cross is my middle cam. So remember I was saying to you at the start of the video, your middle cam is your most important player. He will then basically play not as a second striker, but he will get a lot closer and more involved in the play. So the lamb, just on come back on defence, that is it. The same as the ram, just on come back on defence. Then the middle cam, get into the box across. Oh, sorry, and come back on defence as well. Because even though we are playing with the 70 depth, because we are playing with the 70 depth, sorry, you need your players to be as solid as they can win the defensive side of the game. So, come back on defence and get into the box across on the middle cam. My lamb and my ram, just on come back on defence. Now, this is where YouTube, you need to use a little bit of your own initiative. So, cover centre on both the CDMs is the first priority. Definitely needed. Me, personally, I play both of them on balanced. So basically, both of them will get forward and help out with the attacking side of the game. But, and there is a but, if you do struggle defensively, and some of you will, let's not beat around the bush, some of you will struggle defensively, that's absolutely fine. Put the more defensive CDM on stay back while attacking. It doesn't matter whether it is your left CDM or your right CDM. So for me, it would be my Jude Bellingham team of the year on stay back while attacking. And then, of course, my Ruud Gullit would be on balance to then get forward. If you're like me, though, don't be afraid to use your CDMs. I think a lot of people really do underestimate how much you can use your CDMs in the attacking side of the game. It really will help you in terms of like your attacking side of the game on FIFA. I use them both on balanced, and it doesn't affect me at all defensively, really. When it does, if I ever feel I am getting myself overrun, I will put one of them on stay back while attacking. And then last but not least, YouTube, both of the fullbacks are on stay back while attacking. I never, ever, ever attack with my fullbacks. And then YouTube comes for crosses and sweeper keeper on the goalkeeper. And that right there is my updated 4-2-3-1 custom tactics videos. If you did enjoy this video, drop a like. Let's see if we can smash 100 likes. Drop a comment down below. And hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive latitude. Peace out. One love.